In 1982, Marvel Comics published one of its most iconic and influential graphic novels, X-Men: God Loves, Man Kills. Written by Chris Claremont and illustrated by Brett Anderson, this story took the X-Men franchise beyond its traditional superhero format to deliver a deeply emotional and politically charged narrative that resonated with readers, and continues to do so today. The story opens with a chilling scene. Two young mutant children are being hunted down and murdered by an anti-mutant extremist group known as the Purifiers, led by the fanatical preacher William Stryker. Their crime? Simply being mutants. This sets the tone for the graphic novel, a dark, morally complex exploration of bigotry, fear, and hate. In God Loves, Man Kills, Magneto, traditionally an antagonist, takes on a sympathetic role. He finds the children's bodies and vows revenge, showcasing his belief that mutants will never be accepted by humanity. This role reversal, where Magneto's perspective becomes more understandable, is just one of the ways Claremont subverts expectations. At the heart of the story is the ideological battle between William Stryker, a televangelist using religion as a weapon of hate, and Professor Charles Xavier, the leader of the X-Men, who dreams of peaceful coexistence between humans and mutants. Stryker kidnaps Xavier, intent on using his powers to destroy all mutants. The X-Men must join forces with Magneto to stop him, blurring the line between hero and villain. Chris Claremont was already a legendary writer by the time he penned God Loves, Man Kills. Known for his complex, layered storytelling, Claremont revolutionized the X-Men in the 70s and 80s by turning them from a struggling superhero team into one of the most popular and dynamic comic book franchises of all time. His writing in God Loves, Man Kills is some of his most powerful. Claremont's dialogue is sharp and thought-provoking, delving into the X-Men's inner conflicts while addressing real-world social issues like racism, religious extremism, and intolerance. His use of Magneto as a foil to Professor X is brilliant. Both characters represent different aspects of minority struggles. Claremont's genius lies in showing that even though their methods differ, their goals of survival are rooted in the same trauma of persecution. Brett Anderson's artwork adds a grounded realism to Claremont's heavy themes. Known for his expressive characters and detailed line work, Anderson complements the gritty tone of the story with somber, often bleak visuals. The emotional weight of the characters' struggles is palpable in his illustrations, their faces contorted in pain, determination, and sorrow. One of Anderson's most impactful moments is his portrayal of Stryker, whose stern, almost messianic presence looms over the story. His speeches to crowds are reminiscent of real-world demagogues, making the reader feel the dangerous power of his riz. Anderson's use of shadow and stark contrast amplifies the novel's tension, making Stryker not just a villain, but a representation of fanaticism and hatred in all its forms. In the end, Stryker's extremism is exposed for the world to see, but the X-Men are left questioning whether humanity will ever accept them. Magneto offers them an alternative: fight fire with fire. The X-Men, however, reject this, staying true to Professor X's vision of peaceful coexistence despite the pain and loss they've endured. The legacy of God Loves, Man Kills cannot be overstated. Its themes of prejudice and tolerance are as relevant today as they were in 1982. with echoes of the story appearing in later X-Men comics and even inspiring the film X2, X-Men United. The graphic novel remains one of the most beloved and thought-provoking X-Men stories ever told, and it helps solidify the X-Men as symbols for marginalized communities everywhere. God Loves, Man Kills is more than just a superhero story. It's a meditation on the human condition. Through Claremont's masterful writing and Anderson's haunting art, it challenges us to examine our own beliefs about prejudice, fear, and what it means to be human. The battle for acceptance may never end, but as long as stories like God Loves, Man Kills endure, we'll keep fighting it together.